90-Day Fiancé, Kara claims Georgi is cheating behind Darcey's back. 90-Day Fiancé star Kara believes that Georgi is flat-out cheating behind Darcey Silva's back. She had observed all the suspicious moves that he made and the things he had been doing for a while now, and came to the conclusion that something was surely off. But the tale doesn't really end here at all. Kara further pointed out some shocking, toxic things that Darcey and Georgi's relationship had, while viewers are still picking up their dropped jaws. Is this true? What is this all about? What did she reveal? Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy because the tea is really hot this time. 90-Day Fiancé, fans call out Georgi for his hypocrisy. 90-Day Fiancé viewers have noticed the way Georgi has two approaches to dealing with things when it comes to him and his wife. During a recent episode, he was evidently upset when Darcey and Kara had a fun moment together. Kara had to lick Silva's bust during a truth or dare game. When Georgi learned about this instance, he was evidently upset about it. Georgi didn't really like it, and he had a flat face. But the tables quickly turned when Darcey questioned him. He simply labeled everything as jealousy and washed his hands of the topic. Fans were quick to notice this behavior and called him out for having double standards. They pointed out how Georgi was affected by a fun banter while expecting his wife to be fine with things far more serious than this. 90-Day Fiancé, Kara questions Georgi's loyalty towards Darcey. 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After's tell-all segment is going to address every couple's deep and dark secrets. But it seems that Kara is eagerly waiting for none other than Darcey and Georgi's topic. She openly admitted that she really wanted to know what was happening between the noted couple because she had a lot of doubts when it came to Georgi's loyalty. Kara believes that Georgi was out on the Miami streets and was having way more fun than a married man should actually have. She is even convinced that all of this was happening behind Darcey's back, and she wasn't even aware of what her husband was doing. Moreover, several cast members even told the host, Sean Robinson, that they also have a feeling about this. On the other hand, Darcey has a whole new point to put up. She accused her husband of flirting with girls and doing things that a married man shouldn't really do. However, Georgi isn't really ready to take such accusations. He claimed that he was simply networking when he was talking to other women. He further accused Darcey of being jealous when he was talking to other beautiful women. Georgi believes that there is nothing wrong with what he does. However, viewers believe that something is surely happening behind Darcey's back, and he is not faithful. What do you think? Do let us know in the comments section. Darcey Silva's struggles on 90-Day Fiancé, is it time for a change? 90-Day Fiancé has many familiar faces throughout the various shows, and after years of struggling in their relationships, one star needs to rethink their presence, despite being a cornerstone of the franchise. While there have been many 90-Day franchise stars who have found love on and surrounding the show, some haven't been as lucky in finding, or keeping, a relationship. Although the point of being on the 90-Day Fiancé franchise typically isn't to find a relationship, but instead share a relationship that's already been found, many of the stars wind up finding love on the shows. Some who have come into the franchise in a relationship they're ready to be more serious about wind up struggling in keeping their relationships moving forward. As the international divide can be difficult for couples to broach, the 90-Day Fiancé stars who find themselves making it through their long-distance relationships and end up together on screen can be interesting to watch. Adjusting to being together in their real lives, some 90-Day stars struggle to stay steady, like one star who's had a tough time on their journey. Darcey Silva's had tough luck in relationships. Although Darcey Silva, who's been on the 90-Day franchise with her sister Stacey Silva for years, has been one of the most well-known stars, she's also had tough luck in relationships. Darcey and Stacey have both struggled in their own ways, but Darcey's journey has been more interesting than her sister's at times. Each of her relationships has been dramatic in its own way. From her connection with Jesse Meester to her current marriage to Georgi Rusev, Darcey has struggled to find love that lasts, respects her, and wants to build a life. Despite knowing that she's currently in a marriage she values, Darcey's journey in the past has been genuinely difficult to watch for many viewers. Repeating tough patterns and allowing disrespect, Darcey's struggled. Darcey's dynamic with Georgi is concerning for the future. Although Darcey and Georgi are married, her dynamic with her husband isn't something that most viewers have been interested in keeping up with. Currently starring on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Darcey allows Georgi to talk down to her in a way that's uncomfortable. Their power imbalance often echoes Darcey's past struggles, which makes it tough to see a world where they move forward. Darcey may be ready to move on from the 90-day franchise. While Darcey may be allowing herself to repeat her patterns on her own, it seems like her time on screen could be part of the problem. Darcey may be looking for relationships that would work better on screen than in real life, which makes it feel like taking a step back from Are Darcey and Stacey still feuding after 90 Day, the last resort tell-all? I think there could be trouble in their relationship. The never-ending drama between iconic 90 Day Fiancé franchise twin sisters Darcey Silva and Darcey Silva isn't showing any signs of letting up, especially after the last 90 Day, the last resort tell-all Part 2. Darcey appeared on 90 Day, the last resort with her husband, Florian Sukuj, a native of Albania. Darcey and Florian's relationship has played out over multiple 90-day spin-offs. The two were married in April 2020, but it hasn't been smooth sailing for the cross-cultural pair, as rumors of infidelity have plagued Florian and caused Darcey to have trust issues. Darcey's sister, Stacey, is no stranger to relationship issues, as she and her husband, Georgi Rusev, a native of Bulgaria, have also had to contend with trust issues. Darcey and Stacey's journey into the 90 Day Fiancé franchise started with Darcey and her then-boyfriend, Jesse Meester. They appeared on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, but viewers were so taken by Darcey and her twin, Stacey, that the women would go on to appear on multiple 90-day spin-offs, including their own show, Darcey and Stacey, which ran for 4 seasons. Darcey appeared on 90 Day, the last resort to visit Stacey. Darcey's appearance caused drama, of course. While Darcey and Florian's relationship was the focus of 90 Day, the last resort Season 2, Stacey visited her sister on the show to support Darcey and her struggles with Florian. Because of Florian and Stacey's closeness, Darcey isn't sure that her sister should be trusted. She was suspicious of the close bond Darcey had with Florian, as she showed up hugging him and referring to him as her brother and bestie. I think Stacey got a little jealous in that moment, and it caused her to clash with her sister and her husband. Stacey and I have always had tension. I think we just tend to trigger each other to the point where it's becoming maybe irreversible, and I'm scared about that. Darcey said that she showed up to the resort to work on her relationship with Stacey, because she reasoned that Stacey couldn't fix her relationship with Florian if her relationship with her twin's suffering. Seems to me like Stacey showed up for screen time, but it's always fun to see her and Darcey's dynamic. Stacey is immediately on the defensive when Darcey arrives, saying that Darcey can't communicate with her own husband, Georgi, so she's communicating with Florian instead. There's definitely some jealousy happening between the sisters. Darcey and Stacey fought over husbands. Both have tumultuous marriages. Darcey and Stacey have some deep-rooted issues, probably stemming back from childhood. Darcey expressed that she felt that Stacey didn't want her to be happy, so she actually wanted Darcey and Florian's marriage to fail, which is why she might be interfering. Darcey's theory is that Stacey isn't happy in her own marriage to Georgi, so she doesn't want Darcey to be happy either. Stacey immediately stirred up trouble at the resort. She said that Florian also slid into her DMs initially, which Darcey emphatically refuted by saying that Florian didn't know they were twins and thought it was the same person. Stacey seemed to relish the fact that she and Florian are so close, and she rubbed it in her sister's face, saying that Darcey is a Debbie Downer sometimes. No wonder there's tension. Darcey supported Florian over Stacey. Stacey felt alone. When Darcey joined Stacey on the tell-all, Stacey continued to stress that Darcey and Florian were much closer than she was with either of them. Stacey kept claiming their late-night chats were innocent, and usually involved Stacey venting to Florian about her own troubled marriage to Georgi, but Darcey continued to feel that it was inappropriate. The sisters have always had a love-hate relationship, which is relatable to me as a woman with two sisters. Sister relationships can be complicated, because as much love as there is, there's also competition, jealousy, and, potentially, mistrust that can happen between siblings. Darcey and Stacey are no exception. At the end of the day, they have each other's backs in the way sisters do. The women, both 50, are captivating to watch, and their sister dynamic is one of the most compelling reasons why. The sisters appear to be on good terms today, as they're each posted on each other's social media channels, and are also in each other's comments, offering support. 90 Day Fiancé star Darcey Silva is getting a lot of attention following her latest post. The 50-year-old is known for all the cosmetic procedures she has done throughout her body, just like her twin sister, Stacey. However, many Redditors were caught off guard when Darcey shared a new procedure. Some even said she lost her mind for doing it. Keep reading to see what happened. 90 Day Fiancé, how's Darcey Silva today? Darcey continues to share her lavish lifestyle on social media. Many of her posts today are about her participation at huge parties. The 90 Day Fiancé star has also been managing her fashion business with her twin sister, House of 11. Darcey never forgets to share pictures and clips from her cosmetic procedures. She regularly gets Botox and other fillers. However, many fans were left scratching their heads after Darcey shared a new procedure. Darcey lost her mind in latest procedure. Some Redditors discussed Darcey Silva's latest procedure. According to the 90 Day Fiancé star, she just had a permanent makeup tattoo, which gives her fox eyes. There's almost no turning back from Darcey's decision, and some Reddit users think she has lost her mind. Others agreed and think there's no procedure in the market today that Darcey wouldn't try. Several commenters also hope Darcey will get therapy instead of all the cosmetic procedures. There is no procedure on the market today that these bimbos would turn down. Not one. Doesn't that usually fade with a green tint if it's not maintained? I already see people with permanent powder brows that doesn't regularly get them touched up look awful. Her head is shaped like a triangular pick shovel. When you're too hungover to wash your face and apply fresh makeup. She's become a guinea pig for free procedures. All I can say is, shame on those giving her anything less than therapy. 90 Day Fiancé, Darcey Silva's latest issue with sister Stacey. Darcey also made headlines after Stacey made a shocking claim during 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 tell-all. According to Stacey, her twin sister would call her husband, Florian, in the middle of the night. Florian then confessed that Darcey had been telling him to leave her. This puts Darcey and Stacey's relationship in question today. Darcey and Stacey Silva teased transformation while in Istanbul for more surgery. If you thought Darcey and Stacey Silva were done having cosmetic surgeries, obviously, you don't know them very well. At this point, it's hard to count the many procedures the duo has undergone despite harsh criticisms about their appearance. The Silva twins are not paying any attention to the naysayers, and they're at it again, ready for another round. Darcey and Stacey recently teased their followers with an upcoming transformation, revealing they flew to Istanbul, Turkey, for more nips and tucks. After arriving in the country, the duo posted videos showcasing the luxurious hotel accommodations that will be their home for the next few days. Darcey and Stacey went under the knife in 2024, sharing live footage of their twin facelift surgery, but there's more to come. Darcey and Stacey Silva are in Istanbul for more cosmetic procedures. We don't know what Stacey and Darcey are planning to do this time, but whatever it is, they're very excited about it. Darcey posted an Instagram story showing off her fancy hotel while teasing another transformation. "Hey everybody, it's Darcey. We made it to Istanbul," said the TLC star in the clip while gushing about the fancy accommodations. "It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to begin my transformation here at this amazing palace hotel. Wow," she continued. Istanbul, the twins are here, Darcey and Stacey doing it big. Stacey also posted a video after touching down in Istanbul, doing her promo for the Vialand Palace Hotel, where she's staying with sister Darcey. "We are here to do some procedures, with Comfort Zone our favorite place," she told her followers. "Look at the accommodations. I feel like a princess," exclaimed the 90-day, The Last Resort star. Darcey Silva shared an emotional update at the 90-day Fiancé, The Last Resort tell-all. While Darcey is far from the US, the drama from the 90-day, The Last Resort tell-all is still playing out. Things took an emotional turn for the 50-year-old during part 2 of the tell-all, as she tearfully revealed her current situation. "I'm going through menopause and it's kind of hard to talk about because I feel like I'm going through changes I can't explain," she confessed, noting that her husband, Florian Sukic, doesn't understand her condition. This new development means Darcey won't be able to naturally start a family with Florian, another roadblock in their already rocky relationship. Meanwhile, the prospect of kids might be off the table because rumor has it the couple split after appearing on the show. Is there a chance of a reconciliation for the couple? We'll have to wait and see. 90-day Fiancé's Darcey Silva claims she's unbreakable after revealing jaw-dropping Florian relationship update and mourning loss of family member. 90-day, The Last Resort star Darcey Silva has a message for her husband after revealing shocking news about her marriage with Florian Sukic despite vowing to be together at the recommitment ceremony. Darcey's partner of 5 years, Florian, had cheated on her with a woman named Shanti Zora before they got married. Darcey developed trust issues that she carried to the resort. Darcey revealed that Florian was distant from her when Darcey was in the hospital for surgery. She suspected Darcey Silva of having an affair with Florian, while Darcey eventually told Darcey about Florian's new cheating scandal. Darcey has been using her Instagram updates to share her feelings with fans. Like her sister, Darcey also likes to post cryptic captions that help her speak her mind without spoiling her storyline. Darcey captioned her latest reel, "Okay bye," with a peace sign emoji. She added, "You can never break me," perhaps as a message for Florian. Darcey wrote, "I'm coming back better and stronger." What's Darcey announcing she's coming back better and stronger means? Is Darcey trying to shade Florian? Darcey had not confirmed her split with Florian if it has indeed happened. However, Darcey has been dropping hints for fans in her captions and in her interviews. Darcey first suggested that she was possibly considering divorce from Florian in an interview where she spoke of him in the past tense in December 2024. Darcey has since been preaching the mantra of New Year, New Me, and even ditched filters to prove her commitment to her new version. Darcey is feeling confident as she embraces her possible single status. Darcey has been with Florian for a decade now. If she indeed managed to break free from the toxic relationship, it makes sense for her to celebrate the occasion. Instead of breaking down and being bitter about a split, Darcey seems to be the kind that rubs her happiness in her ex's face. While it's not known if Darcey and Florian have indeed split, the truth could only be revealed on the 90-day, The Last Resort tell-all if the couple decides to divulge it. Darcey had already given Florian umpteen chances to change himself. Our take on Darcey Silva claiming no one can break her. Darcey is reinventing herself. Darcey wants to let Florian know that it's his loss if he didn't. Darcey is asking Florian to stay away from her with her caption, suggesting that in case they did break up, he wants to get back together with his 90-day, The Last Resort partner. However, Darcey is in no mood to forgive or forget. In her book, Revenge is Becoming the Best Version of Herself. Darcey is ready to transform into a better, brighter version of herself. She's reinventing herself so that no one can break her, not even the man she loved for a decade. What happened to Darcey Silva after 90-day, The Last Resort Season 2? 90-day, The Last Resort star Darcey Silva's surprise appearance on Season 2 led to a lot of speculation about her relationship with her twin Darcey Silva and her husband Georgi Rusev. And here's everything that has happened in her life since filming the spin-off. Darcey from Connecticut was first seen in Before the 90 Days Season 2. Darcey was dating the much younger Jesse Meester from Amsterdam. Darcey and Jesse's 18-year age gap was apparent as they argued and disagreed over everything until things got out of control. Darcey's relationship with Tom Brooks was no different. It looked like Darcey met the one in Georgi from Bulgaria, who finally put a ring on her finger. However, Darcey had trust issues with him and broke up multiple times even after getting engaged and married. Meanwhile, Darcey and her twin Stacey, who'd been joined at the hip for almost 50 years, now felt a distance between them growing when Stacey accused Darcey of being interested in her brother-in-law, Florian Sukuj. Darcey partying with Florian and her allegedly telling Florian to leave Stacey created a rift between the sisters. Have things improved between them in the past year? Darcey and Stacey hit restart on dormant singing career. Darcey made it to Times Square with Stacey. In February 2025, Darcey shared a video of herself singing in the studio. She captioned her Instagram story, "Stay tuned, your Silva twins, Darcey and Stacey, are back. Doing it big." A different story showed Darcey posing with Stacey and music producer Danny Ponce, captioned, "Epic day making music with Grammy winner Danny Ponce." Darcey added, "We're doing it big," and announced they were about to go global with their music. By March 2025, Darcey and Stacey teamed up with the Surreal Meg. The IG page posted a picture of the twins.